Hi my loves and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do this design. Let's get started. So I already took the shine off of my nail bed. I went with my drill and just lightly filed off that shine. I glued my nail tips on. Today I'm going to do more of a square, not a coffin or ballerina shape. I like the square look on myself. I think it's still clean and natural looking. So with every single nail, I'm going to start off by placing a small bead of clear acrylic. I place acrylic before I do anything, usually just to give it more of a smoother foundation. Putting a clear coat also helps prevent color acrylic or glitter from staining your natural nail bed. And then as you can see, I get pretty close to the cuticle, but not right at the cuticle. I play it down pretty close, take off the excess liquid, and just pat it around. I also feel like doing this clear cap also helps prevent lifting because you know you're going to get close to the cuticle after it's been freshly primed. Then after the clear coat, I'm going to go in with this pink glitter from the Martha Stewart collection. It is called Cotton Candy. When I saw this glitter in my collection, you guys, I was like, okay, I'm doing this one. I was like, I know I'm doing a glitter set, I just didn't know which color. And this one just has those pretty pinks and yellow tints and kind of like a sherbet glitter. I like to do somewhat of a 3-ball, 4-ball method. I do the cuticle, I do the tension line, and then I smooth it with the tip. If you want to build more like sturdiness, I don't know if that's a word, but we'll use it, around the tension line where the nail tip and your natural nail where you glue that part, you can just always do that part first and make that a little bit thicker. But like makeup, acrylic is all about blending it and making sure everything is nice and smooth. Right here I'm laying down a clear bead just to make sure my glitter is encapsulated, no grittiness. If you want more of a sugar look, you wouldn't add the clear coat of acrylic. It would give it more of the raw feeling. And then you just want to make sure everything is nice and even, thick to your likeness. I like my nails on the thicker side. And right here, I'm just taking Young Nails Peach acrylic powder, and I'm doing a nude to clear ombre. And then on this nail, I'm going to add the little Playboy bunnies. Funny story, I actually got those little Playboy bunnies maybe about 6 years ago, you guys. I'm not even joking. I got them from eBay, so what I did was I went ahead and found a seller who had some similar on eBay, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in the description below. That way you guys can get something a little bit similar. And then after you place the bunnies where you want, you're just going to take a pretty big bead of acrylic. And then you're just going to lay that over. You want to really take off that excess liquid on your nail brush and just start slowly bringing that bead down. Smoothing it out, working it, taking off the extra liquid from your brush. Filling in whatever needs to be filled in. There's no right or wrong way to do it, you guys. As long as you get the results you want and the smoothness and the shape you want. As long as the nails look good. Go in there as many times as you need to. And then for the middle and the ring finger, we're gonna use cotton candy again. Just bringing that on down. And then what I do, and pretty much everybody, you just take the glitter you want to use, the raw glitter, and you would just mix it with equal parts of colored acrylic just to get a nice consistency. Or I would say maybe a part and a half of acrylic because you want it to be a little bit more acrylic-y, but you don't want it to be too much of clear acrylic versus glitter, because then you're gonna have a lot of gaps within the glitter when you're laying it down. And then we're just adding a clear bead on top. Sometimes you get the lucky nail that one bead is all it needs. My middle finger is my one bead is all it needs kind of deal. It's like the perfect finger. We all have one. So again, just taking that cotton candy pink. Making sure you're getting that coverage everywhere. And I'm sorry for all the awkward hand poses and stuff, but hopefully this helps you like get that feel for how you should move around if you're having trouble doing nails on yourself. So it looks funny. Look like I'm throwing up wannabe gang signs, but if it helps. So I'm just taking this silver glitter mixed with clear acrylic, and we're gonna do these on the pinky because we're gonna cover these in the Swarovski rhinestones. Crystals, rhinestones, tomato, tomato. Encapsulate that one. And then I'll also put the link to like my brush, the acrylic I use, the monomer I use, basically every single thing I use in this video. I'm gonna link it down below, and everything's pretty much on Amazon besides the Playboy bunnies. Those are on eBay, so it makes it a little bit easier. I know I'm an Amazon Prime addict, so I went ahead and did my second hand. So now we're gonna file, shape, and buff. Like I said, just keeping that like a nice square shape. And the awesome thing, you guys, about laying down those 3 different beads and kind of going in with that 4th one just to overall make sure everything is nice and smooth. I don't do any filing on the top of my nails because they are already pretty even and smooth, so I do very minimal filing. I usually just take the buffer and just do the tops just to smooth that out. So it helps cut down on time as well. It took me about 30 minutes, at least the first recording of my hand, doing my first hand. So it takes me about an hour to do my own nails. So right here I'm taking this cute little drill bit, and I like to clean up my cuticles, just like making sure it's nice and seamless. And dust all that off. And then it's just basically like a rubbing alcohol nail cleaner, take off all that dust. And then I'm going to go in with my D&D top gel coat. It is a gel top coat that you do have to wipe to remove the tacky layer after the gel lamp. So just keep that in mind. You will have to remove the tacky layer after you take it out of the lamp. And you would just do that with alcohol or a nail cleanser. Look at those cute little bunnies, guys. Oh, it's almost Easter. Get away with it. Yeah, I just love this glitter. It's a perfect sherbet. Right, and then we are not gonna put gel on the pinkies just because I'm gonna go in there with my Zulay nail glue and I'm gonna just add the bling. So nice and shiny. Okay guys, so I recorded this part, but I don't know what happened. It didn't save. And then my dumb self goes and tries to re-record it, not even paying attention to how my camera is set up. So please forgive me, and I hope you guys still enjoy this part. So basically I'm just going in with my Zulay nail glue, my wax pencil thingy, adding those diamonds, not diamonds, Swarovski crystals, rhinestones, whatever. I ain't that bougie, I don't got real diamonds, okay. So when I'm doing a full coverage nail, I like to do the tip first, just to make sure that I don't have any that are going to be like protruding out or just like sticking out of the way. I kind of like to build that border and then work from there. And then you just want to fill it in. And I don't really like to put mine rhinestones too much on the sides and the edges because I feel like it takes away from the shape of the nail. But if you want, you could always go in there with some like SS5s and do like a border as well. And then I found this wax pencil thing on Amazon as well. I'll link it. It was only $8, and I know there's the brand name one, and that one is like super expensive, but wax pencils work just as well. Regular wax pencils that they sell the bundle of like 10 for $8. So I'll link those for you guys too. But yeah, my love, so this is the finished set. I hope you guys like it. Oh, wait. Gotta spray that Mia Secret activator. Okay, now this is the finished set. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys stay tuned for the next one. Bye!